Emma Memma is sharing music and memories around the country with a brand new tour.
And we are delighted to say she joins us and she is brightening up our studio this morning. Morning, Emma. How are you?
Emma.
I'm good. How are you both?
We're so well. You have been a busy bee. The tour kicked off last month. Fans are loving it. My niece was there on the weekend and she's raving, obviously. What is it like being on the road with the Emma Memma crew?
Well, I mean, it's lovely to be on the road with your friends, I have to admit. My co-performer, Elvin Lam, is profoundly deaf, and now, after a few years, all of our cast has learnt to sign.
Wow.
So actually, you know, in the last couple of years, our team's really come together. We actually took the show to Singapore last week for the first time and changed the whole show into Singaporean Sign Language.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's been a really big learning curve.
So you've been doing that with a lot of your shows. You're going to America, New York as well. So is that going to be changing it again?
Yeah, so we're working.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I mean, this really feels like a testing phase for Emma Memma. You know, we've done so much in sign language, you know, in Australia, but how can we bring Emma Memma love to other countries? Because now we're starting to get feedback that people want to see us somewhere else, which is fine. I mean, obviously Australia is our home, but can Emma Memma be translated? And so, yeah, ASL, American Sign Language, New Zealand Sign Language, British Sign Language, and we're working with deaf consultants in different countries.
But it goes to show that there's such a need, such a hunger for what you're doing, you know, in this space. What does it mean to you to know that it's resonating so much, not just here in Australia, but in so many parts of the world?
I think it's taken, you know, maybe 4 years for people to understand the premise of Emma Memma, integrating sign language and dance seamlessly from start to finish. So not just one song, it has to be everything that you see. And so I think now that we are starting to see people really engage with sign language being super beneficial for all children and the network around the child, including mums, dads, grandparents, aunties, uncles, people are now like, okay, so show us more.
Well, you've got a network around your family too. Your husband works with you on the music and your mum makes the props.
She does.
Your sister's on stage with you now. Hayley, I met Hayley before.
Yeah.
How is it important to do this with your family?
I think it's lovely. I mean, I never actually got to see Hayley that much when I was with the Wiggles because we were touring so much.
Of course.
And so now I think I see Hayley more than I ever have in the last 15 years. But yeah, my parents, you know, are super supportive, and I think from them watching Hayley and I grow up with our deaf friends in primary school, it feels like everything has come full circle.
Full circle,
yeah.
You're meant to be where you are.
Yeah,
you know, we were so lucky to broadcast our show out of Disneyland in Anaheim recently for a
Yes.
whole
So
week.
good.
You and your sister are big Disney heads, aren't you?
We are loving it. And Disney has a full-time interpreting team.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Really? Oh,
wow. Yeah, next time, actually, we should all go.
Let's
and then
do
we'll
it. Up for
learn.
it.
Yes. And a lot of the characters at Disney learn sign language to communicate with the children, which is a premise that, because they don't use their voices.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
So what have you brought here? You brought this little thing here because I love a prop. So what is this? This is the Tonys?
This is the Tony box.
I've always wanted to win a Tony, but this is probably more achievable.
This is actually better. It's probably more functional. The Tony box is an all-in-one audio device, so it plays music and it reads stories. It's actually a company originally from Germany, but in the last year, they've actually come to Australia.
Dust Tonys.
I know, working with
and no
local
screen.
talent. Yeah,
No
so
screens, Emma.
they actually, so every different children's IP, whether that be Pepper, Sesame, you know, whatever, they have their own Tony. And then when you put the Tony on the Tony box, it plays the relevant music or story.
And you're getting your own Tony?
Well, it's just been announced.
Yes.
It's the very first Australian Tony.
Wow,
It's
and
Emma
it's
Memma.
you.
It's coming in November.
Tony Emma Memma.
Tony Emma Memma. But this Tony is the Creative Unicorn Tony, so children can record their own stories.
Wow.
And this has all of the Emma Memma content on it at the moment.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're amazing.
Congratulations on your own Tony.
And the Tony goes to Emma Memma. Emma's Tony is available now. You can find the details of the tour, of course, for school holidays at Emma Memma.com.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank
Always
you.
lovely to see you.